Got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.
Not in your wildest dream thought I could exist. Kings and queens fall into an abyss. Some sank to the ocean floor and they kiss. Admiring gods working all of the fish. Held hands and felt life in their wrist. That's why massa waking up in them fits. Black Titanic, still can't stand it. They took my people off this planet, god damn it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Bite Size, back with another episode of The Come Up. And today I am switching lanes, but I do have a legend, a street legend in here with me. I have Mr. Russell Double, a videographer, artist, photographer, and he got some other stuff coming. It's full circle. We're going to get into it. So if you're going to go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yes, ma'am. What's up, word? It's your boy Russell Double, reporting live from the Come Up station. Co-grinder of NBH back in the day. Just cut the dreads off, lost a little weight. Same guy.
Well, let's start. What was NBH? What's that?
NBH was a rap group I was part of starting in 2007. It was a rap duo. Me and my partner, CeasyLeo, both of us coming from Belton, South Carolina, decided to click up, make some music, drop a couple of albums, and, get the clubs rocking. But, some good things come to an end. Yeah. Grew apart. But, hey, I'm still doing my music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, when that ended, is that what made you go into videography? Because you were already dealing with music? Or how did that...
Well, that little tussle came along while I was doing music,
Oh, so you was doing both?
I was doing both. I decided to, we decided to try and cut our budget with videos. So I went out and bought me a camera, start shooting our videos. And then other people started catching wind of what I was doing and started shooting for other people. And that business got legs of its own.
It just started growing.
So I had to ride that horse.
Nah, you gotta go where the money go. Mm-hmm. So I understand. Now, because I know you did videography. I've heard about your music videos. Like, of course, Quincy told me you did some of his. But
Shout out to Young Q. Shout out to Young Q, man. Shout out to Young Q.
But I heard you also do weddings.
I do. Well, I've kind of faded away from the weddings, but it's still in my business portfolio. I did weddings, tons of events. What else have I done? Concerts, family reunions, you name it. If a camera can be in front of it, I've done it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, did you have a sense for photography or anything prior to 2008, 9?
The weird thing is yes and no, because my mom, she saw I was interested in technology, so she used to keep anything with technology in my hands. I would have to fix VCRs, hook the remote up to the TV, and then one day she put that camera in my hand. But I never paid attention to it until one day she, let me know, you've been asking for my camera a lot. Why don't you buy your own camera?
Right.
And so that's what I did. I went and got my own camera, got me some money up, and started CeasyLeo.
Now, do you prefer stills or motion now, as far as like?
I like everything.
You don't care as long as you're using the camera?
I like it all, yo. I don't like to box myself in. Okay. When you box yourself in, you kind of, giving yourself over to the enemy because God made you more flexible than that.
Yeah, don't label yourself.
Yeah, don't label yourself.
Now, what makes a good photograph? Like, is it the person? Is it the angle? Like, what makes it good?
Good question. I would say whatever is inside of that photographer. A photographer is a storyteller at the end of the day. So whatever comes out of their mind and produces through that camera in the final image, that's what makes the best image. Yeah, because you're bringing something that's not existing to life, into the physical. Yeah.
Now, and then I also think with photography is like all of this is like artistry. Mm-hmm. So we were just discussing your portfolio previously. You do epoxy?
I do epoxy too. I picked that trade up during COVID. I was sitting at home bored, and I saw my buddy DSD down in Atlanta offering a course. So paid for the course. I love what I was doing. I love painting. I love drawing, and it all just mixed in together. And I did my countertops first at my house. They turned out pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Then I did my mom's bathroom and her floor, and just became a growing business.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's neat. That's neat. I love the way it looks because it's not like, I guess it kind of gives me abstract. So it's like you don't know what you're getting until it's actually done.
Right. It's supposed to be taking the place of marble because marble is so expensive but boring at the same time.
It's outdated.
You can't add all those colors
Yeah.
like you can with epoxy and add the glitter and the metallic pictures. You can add pictures inside of your epoxy too. Yeah. Put your picture in the flow. Your logo, put the ComeUP logo in the middle of the flow with some epoxy on the countertop. So tell Quincy to cut that check. We'll get y'all a picture.
Yeah, we're gonna get heated floors in the bathroom with a little ComeUP label. I see it. We're gonna manifest that. Alrighty. So back to it, Mr. Jack of all trades. How does people book you? Because do you have a website for all of these different services?
I do. I do have a website. It is theartsgvl.com. theartsgvl.com.
Thank you for spelling it.
Yes,
Instagram,
Facebook, all that.
And then outside of all of these businesses, I understand you're going full circle and going back to music.
I wouldn't say full circle. I would say it was like a calling from when I did music before, because when you do music, in my opinion, you should have a message behind it.
Yeah.
And I've felt that calling when I was doing rap back then, making secular music. God was telling me, this ain't the message, son. And so when we had to break up with the group, I kind of, changed my life over too. And I got that message one day. It was time to move forward with music. So I decided since I never put out my own project, why not put out my own EP with my new voice, my new sound, yeah.
So what's your message this go around?
My message is more directed towards the kids, you know what I mean? Letting them know who they really are. And letting them know, don't stand down to what other people say you are. You know what I mean? Don't keep yourself in that box. It's just pretty much empowering the young people. Because I got younger kids as well, and they love my music. So why not start with my kids, inspiring them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And there are some good critics. They're going to tell the truth.
Oh, yeah. They will. They will. They add their own ad-libs and everything on your song, yo.
Yeah. Now, have you finished? Are you still in the process of making this project, or do we have a release date?
I'm still in the process. I got a lot of tracks. Over the couple of years, I built up a little catalog. I did a couple of songs with Curious George. I don't know if I'm supposed to leak that, but we got a couple of tracks. We got some fire. And who else I've been working with? King Herc out of Columbia.
Okay.
He a big producer up in Columbia too. He worked with Black Zach and all of them.
Okay, I know Black Zach.
So I got some stuff in store, man. I got a couple of videos we're about to shoot. Got a documentary we just started. And
so who shoots the videographer's video?
Who shoots the videographer's video? Oh, that's a good question. I got some comrades out there laying out too. I got my boy Dre Photography. He shoots my videos. Okay. Brandon Gear, that's my cousin. He shoots my videos.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah, he's sharp. Okay. He's sharp. And then we got Partum Company. They shoot some of my videos too.
Now, do you think you're more critical of your
the
peers?
directing
part?
I wouldn't say that. I do have some input. I'm not gonna let anything slide just because you on the other side of the camera. This is my vision at the end of the day too. So if I don't see something right, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna always suggest.
Going back to that, because I'm a female.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you? Let me say, how am I say this? How do you persuade us as in females to see your vision? Because I know we give you pushback. I give Quincy pushback on the iPhone.
Man, y'all are the worst critics. Like you say, my kids. Out of my kids, my daughter is my worst critic, and so females, they like to, I guess you say, be guided a lot. Like you have to guide them and let them know where their position is. Don't be too bossy with them. Like you seem like a bossy chick. So if I try to direct you too much, you would your attitude would change. So I gotta kind of feel you out. You know what I mean?
You try to be persuasive, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be persuasive and yeah. Manipulating. Okay, yeah.
Like spoon feed us until we actually believe you, and then we'll follow the horse.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, what's the craziest thing somebody's asked you to Photoshop Or the craziest request?
The craziest request. I don't have to Photoshop a lot of boobs, a lot of titties. Can I say titties on here?
Yeah.
I don't say it. I don't have to Photoshop a lot of them. Waistlines, the hamburgers.
Can you give me hips?
I can give you hips. I can give you all that. I can put makeup on you. I can do it all.
I don't even worry about the makeup. I just need the hips.
I can do all that.
We in there.
Yeah. AI is here now, so that's another thing I ventured off into is AI. You can do a lot with AI.
Now, does that make you scared that like you have competition with AI?
Nah, hell no. I go right with it.
Okay.
I feel like I was destined for AI. Whatever's inside of your mind, you put it in that phone, create some art, make some money.
Now, I think art now is kind of moving like music and fashion. Like it's constantly changing.
Right.
How you keep up?
You got to stay innovative. You got to latch on to those young minds, those young kids. I study my kids all the time.
They do keep you hip.
Oh, yeah. They keep you up the par, yo. Yeah.
Now, what do you think is the biggest, the negative connotation about being a photographer?
You go from one boss to 1,000 bosses, depending on how big your business is, because every client is a boss. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to learn the hard way when I quit my job and pursued photography full time. I lost one boss, picked up 1,000. And so and you learn also, you mentioned weddings. You learn that the groom and the bride don't communicate that much because you start out communicating with the bride, and after the wedding is over, the money's been paid, contract signed, the groom's popping up asking questions. Hey, where the pictures at? Where the video? Man, I told your wife 8 weeks in the contract. You know what I mean?
Why it take so long? I can see it now.
Uh-huh.
I don't even think I would want to mess with weddings.
It's pressure. It's pressure, but it's worth it if you have to check.
Yeah, well, not even that. I think it would be fulfilling just doing it and seeing people happy and all of that. But, like, I just know how I am if I ever had to plan a wedding. Right. Like, I wouldn't want to work with me.
Uh-oh.
I ain't lying.
Hey, those are the best wedding directors.
Yeah, but it's going to be short and sweet. We're going to keep it simple. It's going to work.
That's what
if it ain't going to work, we're going to make it work.
That's what they need.
Like, that's just what it is.
The best wedding planners, they had your type of attitude. They were pit bulls.
I can't.
Yeah. Go get that bag.
Nah, I'm not a people person like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a people person like that.
Word.
So, no. Now, I forgot because we started talking about the weddings and stuff. The EP, you said you don't have a release date yet, but you do have a catalog ready for it.
I don't have a release date, but I do have a catalog. I got 2 singles out.
Oh, from that one already?
Yeah, Black Titanic and Sleeping Giants.
Why Black Titanic? Where'd you come up with these names?
Black Titanic, I just wanted to kind of flip the narrative of the movie Titanic, replace it with black people. And if you listen to the song, you'll hear kind of how, cross the two together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what
The
you
Black
put down.
Titanic, yeah.
And what about Sleeping Giants? What's that about?
Sleeping Giants is a message to the younger people and sleeping kings and queens to wake up on themselves. It's a message to them. You should go listen to it.
Yeah, sounds deep. I think I might like it.
You'll wake up. All y'all wake up.
I was saying, it sounds like a pretty good message just by that. That's why I want to know the name of the actual project.
The name of the actual project, don't be stealing my project name, and then I see your project coming out. It's called The Lighthouse. And I got that name from, this is your lighthouse right here, your mind. And this is where all my music comes from, my lighthouse. And this is your light right here, your eyes.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even expecting to be deep today.
Yeah. Hey, I got a little something inside of me now. I got a little something. We're going to leave it for the EP, though.
Yeah, we got to make sure to check that out as soon as it drops. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go download those 2, though, soon, when we get off here.
Go check them. I airdrop them to you.
I like you.
Technology.
See, you're a businessman.
Technology.
Because most artists, I've only been to one place, and an artist didn't even do that. A professional did. Chuck T. We was in the room.
DJ Chuck T.
Yeah, airdropped everybody.
Here you go, man.
I was like, okay, I don't manage anybody, but I was like, I need all of my artists to do this.
Right.
But I ain't no artist.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like that.
Word, I got you. I'm going to airdrop it.
Now, is there anything else you want to leave the people with today?
Make sure y'all log on to that website, theartsgvl.com. And also, y'all stay positive out there during these days, man. There's a lot of negative energy going around. I advise everybody to get by some water. That's the most positive thing you can do right now. Get by some water. Stay prayed up, keep your head up, and know that all the negative times is gonna pass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell them where they can follow you too.
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram at Russell Double. That's RUSSELL Double.
We
I
are
almost started rapping on them.
Bar.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.